Hello, I'm Professor Ashley Brown from Entertainment Arts and Engineering at the University of Utah, and I'm here to help you learn how to stream your class. If you need to virtually host a class for whatever reason, this is your introduction on how to do that. So if you have experience streaming classes or recording classes, this video might be too basic for you because I'm just going to cover the software, hardware, and publishing aspects of streaming. I have plans to do a video later that's about how to take a physical meat in the flesh class and turn it digital. And that might be more interesting for you pedagogical folks out there. But this is just how to get started streaming. So I've included my email address on here. If you would like to email me with any questions or you want to share what you're doing or your stream, I would absolutely love that. Why am I talking about this? How am I qualified? I stream 3 times a week on twitch.tv/professor_Ashley. More on that later. And I stream for my classes. I stream to teach. So I've been using Twitch as a supplement to my traditional lectures where we go to a classroom and sit and talk for an hour a week. I've been using Twitch as a supplement to that for almost a year and a half now. So sometimes in class there's just not enough time to get stuff done. So I Twitch stream it. So it's a supplementary educational outlet for the students. I have published conference papers on it in the past for the Digital Games Research Association. And so now I'm here to help you get the ability to stream your class, your lecture, or your students' work, whatever. So this is the first part and what might become a series. Let me know in the comments if you would like more information on this. This is just to get you up and running. So the first thing we're going to talk about is getting the hardware that you need, because you probably need to order some stuff. So when I say hardware, what I mean are the computer parts or peripherals that you need in order to stream effectively. You can honestly stream using your iPad, using your laptop, using your Surface Pro, using whatever it is that you have. I have actually streamed a class before with my cell phone. As long as there is a camera and a microphone, you're good. But I get asked all the time, and this is not sponsored, this is not a paid sponsorship, I'm getting no money out of this, but I consistently get asked, what do you use to stream? So I'm just going to show you what I use, but be aware that there's a high price point and I don't want this to freak you out at all. Again, you can stream your lectures from your cell phone. If you need to, if you have a good internet connection. I stream a lot of video games, as I mentioned before. I'm a professor at Entertainment Arts and Engineering, so I have to play a lot of video games, and I stream those. When you play video games, there's an audio component, and if you're playing audio on your computer and you're trying to talk into a microphone, you're going to get a lot of feedback. So I use headphones, that's why I'm wearing them now, so I can hear what's going on in the game but not have it affect my audio quality. The headphones I use are about $85. They're SteelSeries Arctic 5. The Arctic 7, there are newer models. I choose this one because it has a power jack in, so I don't have to worry about running out of batteries. I also use a Blue Yeti microphone. So just my mic and my headphones are about $200, right? I warned you, it's kind of a high barrier to entry. You don't need this. We're not even going to get into green screens and ring lights and all of that. You don't need any of that to start streaming. All you need is a webcam and some software that we're going to talk about. The last thing that I want to mention, though, people comment on the video quality that I have, and partially that is because I use a Logitech Pro webcam, the C920. I did some research, and this is what a lot of streamers use. It has a pretty low price point. You can get them used on Amazon for $69, and it has a pretty good image quality. So that is the hardware in addition to my computer, obviously. That's the hardware that I use. Let's talk about software. All right, step 2, getting the software that you need. So we talked a little bit about the hardware that you need, like a webcam and a microphone, but now let's talk about the software that you need. So the first thing is to download a video recording screen capture software. I happen to use Streamlabs OBS, sometimes it's called Slobs, and I use this to record my screen. Usually it's a video game that I'm playing and my webcam, but you can just record whatever. I'm using it right now to record the PowerPoint. So you can do this for both streaming and for pre-recording lectures for YouTube or for Canvas or for what have you. A version of this, an earlier version that's a little bit more bare bones, a little bit more basic, is called OBS Studio. And this is the website. It's just obsproject.com. Both OBS and Streamlabs are 100% free. Here I will show you a little bit what my personal Streamlabs account looks like. So I'm going to just drag it over here. So this is Streamlabs. This is not OBS. And why I like Streamlabs better is because you can do really cool stuff like have text that you can toggle on and off. So if you'd like to give your students a link or reinforce some points while you're looking at a different screen, you can do that here by toggling off all these fancy things. If, for example, I didn't want my webcam, I could click that and disappear. I can do a video showing you how to set up your Streamlabs. I just wanted to show you real quick that it has a lot of customizability. Okay, the video inception is freaking me out a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and not do that. But you download this free software. Also, what I use when I go to edit my videos before putting them up on YouTube, usually it's for length and just cutting out where I say and huh and all those kind of things to make it look a little bit more professional. I use what we have at the University of Utah for free, the Adobe Premiere Cloud. So you go to the Office of Software Licensing, you click Get Adobe Creative Cloud, and you follow all the instructions here. I use a program called Premiere. It sucks up a lot of the computer's memory, so I don't like to have it running while I'm doing a video capture, but Premiere Pro is something that the University of Utah offers for free for faculty and students, and it lets you edit your videos. It's pretty straightforward and simple to use. You can also find guides online on how to do that. If you'd just like to edit things and make it look a little bit more professional, I'd recommend using Premiere. Step 3, pick your publishing platform. Okay, picking your platform. So I'm going to show you two platforms. I'm going to show you Twitch and I'm going to show you YouTube. The first one I'm going to talk about is Twitch. The reason why this one's the first I'm going to talk about is because this is almost a direct translation of what would happen in a classroom. You would stand up in front of the class and show your PowerPoint, give your lecture, and students would raise their hands and ask questions. Twitch has this really cool feature. If you look to your right, this is a chat. So this functions like AOL back in the day. This is a live real-time chat box that anyone can just type and talk to you. So this is a good thing because your students would be able to ask questions during your lecture and not have to wait until the end of lecture, not have to send you an email. It's instantaneous, and theoretically everyone in the class could see their questions. The downside to this is that absolutely anyone on the internet would also be able to access your chat, also see your lecture, and also ask you questions. I personally have never had an issue with harassment or people being nasty. Twitch does have an inbuilt chat filter, so if someone does try to say something rude, it filters it out. So I would be less concerned about that, but more concerned about FERPA and student privacy. So we're kind of in the wild, wild west, and I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a university lawyer, so I'll let them speak about the streaming legalities. But if you're showing student work, you need permission from that student, right? Because we want to respect their privacy. If I'm not showing student work and if I'm showing my own work or I'm showing my own lecture that's my own intellectual property, then it's up to you. Do you feel comfortable streaming your intellectual property? Do you feel comfortable live streaming your lecture where anyone can see it? I personally do. This is a personal choice you need to make. So I want to mention, I get asked this all the time, Twitch does not do private streams. And the reason for that is, well, you can use your imagination of what people would do with private streams. So unfortunately, you are not able to do a private stream just for your students, but you can do it on YouTube. So this is what I've been watching apparently, so ignore that. But on YouTube, you can create an account and it's tied to Gmail. So if you have a Gmail email address, you already have a YouTube account. You come here, you can click upload a video, and uploading a video lets you, this is what I'm going to do when I finish this video, I'm going to upload it like this. Uploading a video lets you take a video you previously recorded and upload it. You can select your file or you can drag and drop it in here and upload it. It does take a very long time, so be prepared. If you want to get a video up for a 9 a.m. lecture, I recommend doing it the night before. It probably won't take that long, but to put things in perspective, a 15-20 minute video typically takes about 30 minutes for me to upload from my house. But that's because my internet is very slow, so your mileage may vary. So once you've uploaded your video, then you have an option to save, publish, or schedule. So if I click on save or publish, there's an option here that says public. So that's for anyone can view it. So what unlisted means is that random people on the internet are not going to be able to find your video. Only people that you give the link to. So make sure your students understand that. If you're giving them a link and then they choose to go on Reddit or they choose to go on Twitter and share that link, then it's no longer private. It's only private if they do not share the link. So click unlisted, give them the link, then they're the only ones that can view it. So if you're worried about other people seeing your lecture or you're worried about student work, make sure that you select that unlisted button. The other option here is private. I do not recommend private because that means only you can see it. Even if you give the link out, no one else will be able to see your video. So click unlisted, or if you want to film ahead of time, so let's say you have some downtime on the weekends, you want to just get all your lectures out in one go, you can schedule your videos in advance. So here you click schedule instead of save or publish, you click this option and you go through and you can pick your day and you can pick your time, you can pick your time zone, you can even set a premiere. So what a premiere means is that the video will play as though you're live streaming, and then there'll be a chat function, just like on Twitch. Unfortunately, this means that it is not private. Anyone on the internet can view it. So the benefit of doing a premiere instead of just Twitch streaming is that you are able to edit your video in advance, make sure everything's perfect, make sure you're happy with it, and then essentially stream it. So instead of doing a live stream actually live, you get to edit and make sure all the content is there that you want, make sure it's looking really good, and then stream it live. So it's a pre-recorded live premiere, just like TV shows, right? When everyone's excited for the season premiere. Game of Thrones premiere obviously was recorded a long time ago, but it's premiering live and everyone gets excited to watch it. Hopefully that's what students will do with your lectures too. They'll be super excited to watch the premiere. I'm laughing because I'm serious. Okay, the other thing I want to show you on YouTube is that you're able to go live, and this is a genuine live, right? This is not pre-recorded. You're able to genuinely go live. When you click that for the first time setup, it's going to ask if you want YouTube to access your webcam and microphone. You have to do that, right? So you're able to set up a private stream. Okay, unfortunately, I'm not able to do it right now because YouTube is detecting that I'm already recording video, which is true. I'm recording this video for you all. But hopefully you can see through the grayed out screen your webcam stream info. You create your title, you can set it, here's the option to set it public or private. So if you were concerned and you want to have a private stream where random yahoos on the internet can't find you, you're able to do that. You're able to live stream privately through YouTube. Step 4, publish. So the last thing you need to do after you've recorded your video or your Twitch live stream is to make sure your students have access to it. So how you do that is by publishing it on a platform. Now on Twitch, students will be able to see the videos that you've live broadcasted for about 7 days. So if I click on videos, you can see my most recent videos, you can also see highlights, and you can also see videos that people have clipped. Clipping in Twitch is taking a small segment of a broadcast and having it as a quick little playable video. This typically happens when someone does something funny or there's an accident, so be aware that if you live stream, your students can clip all of your mistakes. They probably won't though, because they're good people. If someone can't make a lecture, they can't make the time that you've set for whatever reason, they'll be able to access that video. You can also download the video from Twitch. And you do that through going through your video producer settings. And when you download it, then you're able to take the file into Adobe Premiere and edit it for posterity. You can also upload it then to YouTube. So if you would like to do a live stream and then save the video for future lectures, maybe next year you want to redo the videos, maybe next year you don't want to redo the videos. Maybe you just really nailed that lecture and you don't see any need to redo it. Well, now you can save all your videos on YouTube and you only have to do it once a year. That's wishful thinking, I think. I think that when you're working in an industry like video games or any kind of tech, things move so quick that every single year I will need to redo these videos. But, it's a nice thought. Step 5, hold digital office hours. So if you decide to not live stream, or even if you do decide to live stream, and you wonder, do students have questions? They have questions about the assignment. How am I going to reach them? In a classroom environment, they can just raise their hand, but when we're doing things digitally, that's not possible. So how am I going to be able to hold office hours? Well, actually, at the University of Utah, we have a Canvas system that does something pretty cool. So here we have course chat. It says one person online because that's me. But for your classes, you can use the inbuilt Canvas system to hold a chat with your students. You can tell them, you can give them a time and a place. Well, this is the place, right? And you can be in there for them to ask questions. You can turn on new message alerts by clicking this button right here. And then there are additional platforms. So Google Hangouts I've used before. Google Hangouts is really nice because if you have a webcam, the students have a webcam, you can turn on the webcam and you can actually see them face to face. Google Hangouts, you can do a private one-on-one call. You can also do a group call. So this makes things easier for facilitating group projects. You access Google Hangouts through your Gmail. You can also use platforms like Discord. So I have a Discord set up for each one of my classes. Discord is a web-based free voice and chat text for gamers. So I use Discord because my students use Discord. They don't have to download anything new. They're already accustomed to using it. So you go to discordapp.com, download it for free. You have to create an account, obviously. But you can get Discord for your mobile phone. You can get it on every desktop, laptop, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it increases the accessibility of you to your students. I actually really recommend Discord in general because students won't email me to ask a question. Email feels too formal. It feels like, oh, it's just going to get lost. A lot of professors are bad at checking their email. So students prefer Discord. They're on it all the time. At least my students are on it all the time because they use it for gaming, and then it goes right to your cell phone. So it's easier for me to respond. It's easier for them to ask questions. You can also do video and voice chat through Discord. You can also set different roles. So my teaching assistants, if they're comfortable with it and if they have Discord, they are moderators for the channel. So I have them join my Discord and then I give them moderator status, and then they're able to come in and answer questions. And also, if the nightmare scenario happens and I get random people from the internet joining, or if I get trolls, this has never happened, I don't expect it to happen, but let's say I get some really nasty abusive people just crashing my Discord server, then me or the TA would be able to handle that. It's never happened, I doubt it would ever happen, but there you go. That was really quick, I know, but that hopefully gives you a general overview of a really quick setup, the hardware you need, the software you need, how to publish, where to publish to get you giving video lectures. That's all for me. If you have any follow-up questions, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is on screen, ashley@eae.utah.edu. You can also find my Twitch stream if you want to see how I go about doing things. It's twitch.tv/professor_Ashley. I'm on Twitter @GamerGirl, and my Instagram is @GamerAshley. And of course, now you know my YouTube channel because you're watching this on YouTube. So if you want to see examples of how I've done past lectures and things, there are some saved here. I do other things to supplement student learning, like I get professional game developers to join me on Twitch stream and play games, and then we talk about them. So you can see examples of all that stuff here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I hope your video lectures go well.